In a world of thin margins, cutthroat competition, and a relentless pursuit of profit at any cost, a peculiar anomaly has risen to the top of the retail food chain. It is a business where customers willingly pay for the privilege of spending their money, where employees are on the happiest and best paid in the industry, and where a hot dog and soda can't held its price for nearly 4 decades. This isn't just a store, it's a logical paradox. It's an investigation into how a single company, Costco, cracked the code of capitalism not by being greedy, but by being relentlessly and rebelliously anti-greed. With over $250 billion in annual sales, they have mastered a formula that other giants like Amazon and Walmart have tried to replicate and failed. The question that demands a logical breakdown is, how did a company built on a series of counterintuitive decisions become a titan of a system it seems designed to defy? The unsettling truth is that to understand Costco's anti-greed genius, you first have to understand the flawed conventional model it rebelled against. A model so deeply ingrained in talent that it was once a matter of law. This story begins with a brilliant soul named Saul Price. In the 1950s, a law in the United States made it illegal for retailers to sell goods below the manufacturer's suggested price. For decades, this law forced businesses into a predictable, harsh, and ultimately anti-consumer model. But Saul, his background in law and a mind for disruption, found a logical loophole. If you created a membership club, you could argue that you weren't good to the general public, thus sidestepping this barrier and selling goods at rock-bottom prices. This simple, legalistic masterstroke laid the foundation of the entire warehouse retail model. In fact, a little-known fun fact is that Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, once admitted to his rival that he has stolen more ideas from Saul than anyone else in his business career. But while the history of Costco is a fascinating tale of legal loopholes and cunning rivalry, the true horror and the true genius lies not in how it started, but in the twisted, logical system it perfected that is based on one profoundly counterintuitive idea: make your money on the customer, not on the product. Costco makes a staggering portion of its profit not from the things it sells, but from the membership fees its customers pay. It's a brilliant, subtle strategy. By charging an upfront fee, it doesn't just lock in customer loyalty, it creates a powerful psychological incentive. Once you've paid for the privilege to shop, you are compelled to return to get your money's worth, to buy and spend more. This is the ultimate paracapitalism, a reverse logic where the customer's investment is the engine and the product is merely the bait. And this single, brilliant principle dictates everything. Because they make the bulk of their money from membership fees, Costco has the freedom to do what every other retailer on earth is terrified if they cap their markups. While a typical department store might mark up 50 or even 100%, Costco has a hard cap of just 13% and only 15% on its private label, Kirkland signature. It's a ruthless rule, and it's what makes the store such a logical anomaly. The former CEO Jim Sinegal once famously used a chilling metaphor, saying that raising prices is like heroin. You do it a little and you want a little bit more. Costco, unlike its competitors, rejects that drug. This is a company that has the power to raise the price of a bottle of ketchup from $1 to $3 and still sell it, yet they refuse to do so. This is an act of logical rebellion against the entire greedy foundation of conventional retail. But the genius doesn't end there. Costco has also mastered the psychological game of selling by doing less. While a store like Walmart bombards you with options, with over 150,000 different products, Costco operates a shockingly small inventory of just 4,000 items. This curated approach has a powerful and logical effect, reduces decision fatigue, and allows them to move products with blistering speed. A fun and terrifying fact is that Costco sells its entire inventory over 12 times a year, far outpacing its competitors. This high turnover, combined with strategic purchasing agreements, allows Costco to operate without heavy reliance on debt. The products are often sold before Costco even has to pay its suppliers. It's a logistical masterpiece, a brilliant financial maneuver that is completely counter to the traditional retail model. This system has a secondary, psychological effect: treasure hunt. Because the inventory is constantly changing, you never know what you might find, whether it's a diamond ring, a bulk pack of toilet paper, or a discounted grill. This triggers a powerful human response, the fear of missing out, or FOMO. You see a product you like and your eye is nudged to buy it immediately because you know it might not be there on your next visit. It's a subtle, almost invisible psychological manipulation, but it works with stunning efficiency. This is how they convince people to leave with more than they originally planned to buy. And perhaps the most profound puzzle is the secret behind Costco's legendary private label, Kirkland Signature. This brand is a multi-billion-dollar anomaly in its own right. A surprising fact is that Kirkland Signature alone does more in revenue per year than Nike. It is a terrifying testament to its power. The logical horror is that the suppliers who manufacture Kirkland products are often the same ones who make the name brands you see on the other shelves. So, you're often getting the exact same formula for a fraction of the cost. This is the ultimate act of logical rebellion against the branding machine. They use their immense leverage, built on a loyal membership base, to force prices down for the benefit of their customers. This logical brilliance is also extended to their workforce, a final and crucial piece of the puzzle. While the conventional wisdom of Wall Street says to pay workers as little as possible, Costco pays its employees an average hourly wage far above the competition. They also offer excellent HUT and a policy of promoting nearly 100% from within. As a result, their employee turnover is a minuscule 7% compared to the industry average of over 20%. This incredible employee loyalty doesn't just make for a happier workforce, it's a logical win for the company. Loyal employees lead to less shrinkage, a term for lost or stolen items. The company's shrinkage rate is a remarkably low 0.15% of sales. This is a final logical proof that a company that respects its employees doesn't have to fear them. The ultimate logical conclusion is that cost-proven a simple, yet profoundly difficult truth that a company doesn't have to exploit its workers, or its customers, or its suppliers to achieve massive success. In fact, its success is a direct result of its refusal to do so. In an age of subscription fatigue and aggressive competition, Costco's business model is a logical anomaly. It is a company that is more concerned with building an institution that will be here 50 years from now than with squeezing every last penny out of its customers and employees. It is a terrifying indictment of its competitors and a chilling reminder that the world we live in is not always that makes the most logical sense. This is a deep and troubling mystery. It is a scientific and logical investigation into a silent crisis that is affecting millions of young lives. We have just begun to unravel the threads of this terrifying paradox. If you are new here and you love diving into the logical mysteries of our world and unraveling the complex us all, then you've come to the right place. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to join the Odd World Files for more logical deconstructions of our strange reality.